Hi everybody, today is Sunday, September 25th, and I just am here with a couple updates for you guys. I don't have a whole lot to say, but as of today, I have officially coordinated my first solo wedding, and it went so well. I'm so grateful, and man, it's been such an experience. I've learned a lot, and it was just yesterday, and I think it's finally starting to settle in and hit me that this thing happened. So let me just backtrack a little bit. Several years ago, we're talking at least 2014, 2013, somewhere in there, probably 2013, I started talking about wanting to be an event coordinator. I had someone I was hanging out with who had challenged me to think about what I want to do long term and what I love to do. And I started thinking about all the different things I've done that I've really enjoyed over the years, whether it be assignments at a job, clubs I was a part of, experiences I did, whatever. And I started to notice that the common thing was around events, planning for them, bringing different people and organizations together, seeing it all come to fruition, even in my own personal life. I loved having people over. I would find any reason, Valentine's Day, a birthday, a graduation, whatever. I'm going to host a celebration. I'm going to come up with a menu. I want to have a plan for activities. I loved it. That was so fun to me. It didn't dawn on me hey, maybe pursue this. I'd already finished college. I was very in debt. And first of all, the idea of having my own business, crazy. Then the idea of a business that needs training, I need to market myself, just seemed like that's a nice little thought. Years passed, I kept having jobs that I was grateful for, that God opened the door for, and that I was doing well in. Still paycheck to paycheck, but still doing better. I kind of just let that dream die. If I could have people over, organize a party, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't something I was pursuing. And fast forward to sometime, maybe 2017, 19-ish, I told a few friends at this point that, that this was a dream of mine, just something in passing I wanted to do. And ideal job situation. And I had a chance to work with a friend on somebody else's wedding, and I loved it. And that experience was so encouraging because the groom, who I didn't know at the time, really encouraged me, and he was like, "You're the perfect person for this. I'm glad you were here." And I was a stranger, and I just happened to be without having the task I was given. But the whole day was just so eye-opening and so fun, and it just was, I just loved it. And I told a few friends, I really enjoy doing this. Again, you say things in conversation, and, that was it. And then earlier this year, somebody called me and told me that she was getting married and asked me to coordinate her wedding. And let me tell you something. I was nervous. As excited as I was very nervous because it's a lot of pressure, and because of somebody who I care about, who I have a lot of respect for. So to me, I was this is a lot of pressure. And that's just her, right? Then this is everybody else who's going to see and be aware, and I was very nervous. And in all honesty, my first thought was ooh, probably not. This is maybe reigniting the dream, but saying for later, I'm not going to cry. But I have so much gratitude for my friends who were able to encourage and support me in this, because in all honesty, if they hadn't, I don't know that I would have gone forward with it. But when I first heard, thankfully, a lot of my friends are married, and I was able to kind of pick their brain about what their wedding coordinator did and what their experience was like. Then I called my one friend, was do you think I can do this? Could I do it? And she, when I tell you, my dear friend Amber was automatically so supportive, and she was oh, absolutely, you could. And that encouraged my heart so much. I talked to a few people, and church leadership really encouraged me, and my sister encouraged me. She had so much insight. It was really good. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I listened to them. I'm grateful that God gave me friends who can speak into my life and who can encourage me and remind me that God is at work and that He is able to help us. But that was earlier this year. That was January, February. And since then, it's been a labor, but a labor of love. And all throughout the process, it's been Lord, this is hard, and I'm nervous, and all these different things. But every single meeting, He met me. I talked to the Lord about it. I was like, God, we need to find somebody, find this specific vendor. This needs to be the availability, like lots of phone calls and emails. And it was a lot, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the experience. I'm grateful that the couple trusted me to do it. I'm grateful that God trusted me to do it. I'm grateful to be just around the people that I met, the different vendors I worked with. There's so much more I'm going to say about this, but I just wanted to share with you guys the excitement of, I can stand here today and say I'm a wedding coordinator. I am that. I have done it, and I'm going to continue to do it, and I'm so excited. I can't put into words how much it means to me, that just the encouragement, for sure. Like, I would just think about that. Like, that's the part that gets me. The importance of having godly people around you who love you and who will speak faith into your life, who will encourage you, who will support you, who will remind you who you are and what God has planned for you and what God can do through you. And there's nothing like it. I just cannot overstate how incredible it is to have godly friends. I highly recommend it. I'm excited to see what happens next, where this goes, how God leads. Now that I'm seeing like a dream from 9 years ago come to fruition, like, man, there's more. There's more God wants to do, and I just want to be where He wants me. I want to be in sync. I want to be ready to do what He wants me to do, and yeah, I'm just excited. Like, I want to dance. I want to punch a punching bag. I want to scream. I'm just excited. It's been like, in the matter of, what is it, is September? In 9 months, right? 9 months ago, I wouldn't have thought I was anywhere near close to being a wedding coordinator. And 9 months later, here I am. Now, there's, those lingering thoughts are like, oh, you've just done one wedding. Let me tell you something. Everybody starts with one, and that's okay. I'm going to start with the one, but there's more coming. And I'm just grateful. But I just want to come on here and say thank you for praying for me. And to encourage whoever is out there, like, He hears your prayers. He hears your prayers. He knows your heart. He knows the stuff that's on your heart, the things that concern you, the things you care about. And He's listening. Don't think that time with Him is wasted. Don't think time praying is wasted. And to me, this is just a reminder, an encouragement, just in my own personal life, that God hears. And He knows what's best for me. He knows timing. And then I just gotta trust Him. So yeah, that's it. This video is longer than I thought it would be. But yes, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.